Hey guys, welcome back to AS Tech HD. So today we're taking a look at a pair of $5 computer speakers. Now the whole idea behind this is to see, are they any good and are they worth what you're paying for? Now I did pick these up at my local Five Below if you guys are interested. But anyways, the speakers I have are the Bass Jacks level gaming speakers. Now, as you guys can see, they do light up, which I'll get to in just a minute. But taking a look at what comes in the box, you get both speakers, the left and the right. And you guys will see that at the back of the right speaker, there is a cable coming out with a 3.5mm jack at the end of it. Now this is actually what goes into the left speaker, not into the computer. Another cable is also included in the box with a USB-A at one end and a 3.5mm jack at the other end, and in the middle, there's some micro USB cable. Now, this can get confusing, but the micro USB goes to the back of the left speaker, and then the other two ends go into the computer. One thing to note though is that the USB is only used to power the LEDs, not for any audio output. Once you get all the messy cable stuff out of the way, it is pretty self-explanatory and it's just plug and play. But taking a closer look at the design of the speakers, at the front of the speakers, they are made of this glossy plastic, which does attract fingerprints and dust pretty easily, as well as scratches. For the rest of the speaker, all the way around is made of this matte black plastic, and it's definitely not the highest quality I've seen, but that's to be expected for $5. If you do apply some firm pressure, you guys will hear some creaking. One thing to note on the design of these speakers is that there's no power button to turn the LEDs on and off. So there really is no other way to turn them off without unplugging them from the computer. Now, taking a look at the LEDs, you guys can see that they definitely are out of sync. Now, for some people this might be a turnoff, for other people it might be a bonus. For me, it's not completely terrible. The LEDs are relatively bright and vibrant. You guys can see they do cycle through a bunch of colors, which does look very nice. So if you do have an RGB gaming setup, these would actually look pretty good with them. Now, my biggest gripe with the design of these speakers would definitely have to be the cables that come in the box. Now, for me, the cables simply aren't long enough for me to put the speakers in a position where I want them to be in comfortably. I kind of have to tuck them in closer to each other. And especially since my motherboard doesn't have the proper jack to plug the audio jack into, I have to plug it into the top of my computer. And it kind of takes a sharp turn and hangs off kind of awkwardly, which doesn't look very good aesthetically. But if you can get past that, it's not really a bad setup. Now, obviously, the most important part of speakers are definitely how they sound. So let's take a look and take a quick listen as to how they sound. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was actually really surprised at how good these sounded. Now usually for headphones or even speakers at this price, you guys will notice that they sound a bit tinny or a bit muffled, but that was not the case at all with these speakers. For my testing, they sounded very, very clear. Now, there wasn't as much bass as I was hoping, but for the price, you can't really be complaining. Now, whether you're getting these speakers for yourself or as a temporary solution, I think they're actually really good for the price, and you can't really go wrong with $5. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.